Hello guys, this is Nick from HF Survival School and Max of course, and hope you find this place familiar. I'm back in the evergreen forests and this is the place, the shelter which we built in the winter and when I stayed there at night. And if you haven't see that video, please click on the card. And today I thought it would be a great idea to turn this this shelter into kind of semi-long-term shelter, so that I can come back here in summer and spend more nights. But first we already have a problem now, because there was some snow covering this fallen tree in winter. Now that the snow has melted, all of this weight is gone and the tree has went up. So I need to cut off a few branches and I need to find some kind of way to push this tree down on like this level, so that it would be good level for the shelter, and I will cover it with spruce branches. So I have quite a lot of work to do and hope I will have enough time. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I will remove all of these spruce branches which we put when we stayed at night here. So, and we will use this stuff to build the shelter on a little bit later occasion. And as you see, it was lashed by me in such a good manner that even though the tree has gone up, they still didn't fall down. I know that these spruce branches will get rotten and they won't give me a lot of insulation from the rain, but next time I'll come here, I will bring one of those cheap tarps and I will put it over the base of the roof, and I will put all of these spruce branches on the top of it. So that way I will have more insulation and I will make my shelter waterproof. So guys, I just cleared the shelter from all of these branches which we put on there in winter, as you see. And I just realized that no matter how much, even when I hang on this tree, I cannot bend it. So what I came up with is that I will cut it about right there, and I will use this piece to lash it on that piece, so that it will be like this. And then I will put this tree which is on the back side, I will cut it like that, about on that place, and I will put it like that, and that should give me a good frame to build my shelter on. So now I will clear this piece of wood from all of the branches. So guys, now I will cut this tree right here, and there's one small spruce tree over there which is also fallen, and I will cut that also about right there, and I will put this tree on that side, and I will use that to also go on that side. So I should have a pretty strong construction. Just like that. And now I will cut this. So now we have this big pile of spruce branches. What shall we do with it? I know what to do with it. Always wanted to do that. So here's what we have. We have this log piece of spruce, which I think I will put it like this, and I will lash it right here. Then we have this other piece of wood which has kind of Y shape onto it, and I will put it about like this, so that this Y shape can support both this and these pieces. And this piece came out kind of short, but I will put it like this on the back side of the shelter. So I think these 3 sticks should be enough to give me the main frame on which I can lash other pieces. So let's get started. Just like that, I think it looks not bad at all. Now I will take some paracord and make a Canadian gem knot and put it around these three main base pieces of wood. To make a Canadian gem knot, we make one knot at the end, like this, small knot, and then we make a half hitch, like this, and then we put this other side in this loop. So guys, now I will just put some cross pieces like this and lash it with some Canadian gem knots. Again, make a knot on one end like this, make a half hitch like this, and put the other side in it. Just like this, and tighten it down, cinch it down. Now if you're afraid that your knot can slip on you, you can just make a knot right in the end, and that will secure the Canadian gem knot, and it won't slip anymore. Just like this. So guys, here's the process so far. I attached some sticks on this side, on this frame, so that I can put some pine branches on it, and I removed all of the pine branches which were hanging there, just hanging there without actually touching anything. Originally when I put them there it was snow and they were hanging from the snow, so now I had to remove it, and I added one more stick, so now I will lash it to the main frame. I'll put like 2 sticks over there and 1 over here, and that should be all ready. As you see, the most important part is done, the frame is over, and I have covered it with some spruce branches which were left over from my previous overnight shelter. And I know there is a lot of stuff to do to make this shelter really comfortable and really like the second home, but it is getting quite late and I don't have a lot of time, and this may not be the most effective shelter, and this may not be the most beautiful shelter, especially the ones you see on Instagram, those beautiful double lean-tos and stuff. But for me, this is my shelter, and for my area this will work, because there are not a lot of straight branches. At first my idea was that if this tree was leaned down like it was in winter, I would just make a tripod on that end and kind of make a lean-to, and that would be easier. But because it was so up and I couldn't make it come down, I was forced to improvise and make something like this, which is really close to what I made 2 years ago in winter, the mountain survival hut. The video is called like that. But for now it will work. The ground is a little bit not level, but I will fix it to that with making a chair, making a bed. So that will be a good project. But now I got pretty hungry, so now is the time to start the fire and make some food, and I will continue. Then if I have enough time, I will build the bed also today, or at least prepare some materials for it. Pitch, which will help us to start the fire. So this is the fireplace from the previous trip. I'll just put this pine pitch right here. I will take one feather stick and I will light it. So guys, today I don't have anything special, I just have some ramen noodles, and now let's boil some water. To eat with the soup, today I will be making some flatbreads, which basically is a mix of flour and salt, and we will be making some flatbreads the Swiss bushcraft style. It was originally shown to me by my good friend Taro from Taro movies, and if you don't know him, you should definitely check him out on YouTube. I will include a link down in the description. So I'll just take out this dough and make some flatbreads. Looks like I needed to add a little bit more flour to it, but that's not a big problem. It definitely needs some more flour, but let's try. Now, you can burn it really easily. So, and the key to making this kind of bread is to make it as flat as possible, and to be careful to not burn it. So guys, the water is boiling and I will put the noodles in. So guys, the noodles are ready, and now I will let it to cool down and wait for the bread. So guys, just like that, the first one is ready. So guys, here the third one is also ready, and now it's time to eat because Max can't wait anymore. So the soup is ready already for a long time, and man, I forgot my spoon again, so I will have to go all caveman style, and I have to drink it from the pot. Look at him waiting for the food. came out really good. Oh. He almost he almost bite my finger. So let's try the soup, the good old caveman style. Ah, man, it feels really good. Man, it would be really good if I had a spoon with me. Isn't it beautiful or what, listening to this bird singing, sitting out here in my handmade shelter with my boy Max. Man, I'm smoothing it for sure. Oh, it is getting late already. It's like it's about 6 o'clock and it will get dark in about 1 hour. So I think I did everything what I wanted to do today, and my car is leaving tomorrow. So I hope I will be able to come up here tomorrow early in the morning and make a bed for me. And after that, uh, when I will have the opportunity again to come here in the mountains, because I have university, I don't have free time. So if I will have free time, I will come back here for sure. I will get one of those hardware store cheap tarps. I will cover the base of my shelter with it, and then I will put these spruce branches in it. And now this is really not enough, but when I come back I will put more and more, and I'll make this shelter kind of my second home, so that it will be good. And I hope you guys like my work and you will be interested to watch how my shelter develops and builds up into something more long term. I will then need to make, of course, a heat reflecting wall, and there are a lot of dead wood, because it is really sad that this is very far away from the populated area, and on my way here and even in the more deeper, you can find the cut down beech trees, live beech trees from the previous season, all in here. Even I think you heard, guys, the sound of the chainsaw. It was coming. They were like, I could see them. They were on the other side of the other mountain, and I could see them going there with the car. And I think they were cutting down the trees illegally, because people who cut down trees legally usually don't come up here in the winter. They usually prepare it in summer. So and they don't come this deep in the wood. So I think they were illegally cutting it, and that is really sad that they are destroying such woods. I mean, yes, I'm using everything, but all of the wood which I'm using is dead wood, dead standing wood, or fallen trees, or such things like that, because I don't like cutting down live trees if there is not a real necessity for it. So that's really sad. So guys, I think that will be all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what do you think about my shelter, but take in mind that it is not ready yet, and tell me if you will be interested to see how the shelter will come together in the future, and tell me if you want to see more parts of this shelter building series. So you will help me very much by sharing this video on your social media, and all of the important links and all of the gear links will be down in the description, and I recommend you to check it out. So thank you for watching and have a nice day. See you in the next one. Max.